Hello and welcome to this short run through of the Neo Abbey app. I've logged in again and I am a member of Stick Abbey because we're doing a Stickmen style and I can see on the screen the different community progress and our recent results as we've gone through and illustrated the Bible together. If I look at one of the previous days, I can see some of the published readings where we've been working with a mixture of AI generated images and stickmen graphics. So if I go to this story here of the prodigal son, for example, we can read the Bible passage that created, and this is now our shared Bible, and we have the illustrations, the stickman illustration. There's the elder brother, so angry he wouldn't go into the house, and we've also got a combination of other illustrations as well. So how did this work? Each day is made up of 3 phases: a create phase, a sift phase, and a reveal phase. In the morning we create, so we work alone to read today's scripture, choose a verse, reflect on it, create an illustration, then submit. Then in the afternoon we sift each other's, we comment and vote on another person's illustrations, mainly simply to kind of to discuss it together, and then finally in the reveal we have the illustrations that have kind of made the cut and often all illustrations end up making the cut if we all choose different verses. This just provides a way to, if there is 2 of us kind of reflecting on the same verse, we end up kind of with 2 illustrations. We just need to find some mechanism to pick one. So let me show you creating an illustration. So today's scripture I've just used for this demo. I just use it in the beginning and Genesis 1. So I can read this very familiar passage about in the beginning when God created the universe, and God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. So I can continue to the reflection stage, and the idea is I then choose a verse that I might reflect on, and I'll just say, let's reflect on Genesis 1:3, "Let there be light." Okay, and I'll choose that verse, and I've now got a chance to write my own reflection in the thing. So my reflection on this for this example is interesting that light is the first thing that God creates. Okay, continue to, and then now I need to create an illustration. So I can either create my own illustration. So we can go off to do a stick illustration, or I can use the Neo Abbey AI, and the AI will generate for me. Now this takes around 2 minutes, so it is a kind of a set it going and come away. So I will pause the video now and come back when it's ready. Okay, so the AI is completed, and Neo Abbey's AI has generated the image. Now I can look at that and think, oh, that's, yes, quite interesting. Not necessarily the one I would want to use. So I've got 2 options. I could either take the prompt and I can cut and paste this prompt and take it off to ChatGPT and then start to edit it and use my own AI to generate the image. So that's one approach that I can use. That's one way to do it. The other way is actually to do a drawing myself, and we've been on this journey. We've been finding that doing your own journey is good. And on my phone, there's an app called Sketchbook, which and I can just create an image in Sketchbook, a sort of square image, and then I can export that and save it to my photos. So I'll just click Save Image. So now when I go to go back to Neo Abbey and I choose to attach go back to Neo Abbey and choose to attach the image, I can go to my photo library and choose that photo. We'll stick OK then. OK. And now we have the illustration preview. And this is my kind of my sort of visual reflection on Let There Be Light. Yeah, so I'm going to say yes, use this image, and I'm going to submit this illustration as my illustration for today. And once I've done that, I have done it. I've finished. So having done the morning create, I come back again, having been notified that it's time for the afternoon sift. So in the afternoon sift, I review each illustration. Now, this is a demo, so you're not seeing illustrations for anybody else in the Abbey. But if there were more of us in the Neo Abbey, then we would you'd see all the different illustrations. So at one level, we're just kind of talking to ourselves. So it says one illustration, and it gives me the Bible verse that this is related to. Then God commanded that I write, and my reflection. And what I can then do as a fellow member is I can both give a little bit of a comment on this and say how interesting. I wonder why he chose light first. Okay, and we can actually start something of a conversation here within Neo Abbey, and he'll get that. We'll get those that kind of backwards and forwards discussion. So, and I can also give a vote. I was going to give it a +1. So then that image has had a +1. And so now I've done the sift phase, and I've completed my afternoon journey. And I'll come back later for the reveal to see our finished Bible passage. And finally, here we are at the end of the day in the reveal section, and we can see the chosen illustrations for today's Bible study page and community results. And we can see now when we read our Bible passage in our Stick Abbey Bible, we can see that verse, then God commanded, let there be light, and light appeared, is now illustrated with the chosen image. And that's pretty much the daily rhythm of a Neo Abbey. I'll just show you a couple more features if you've lasted this long in the video. Thank you. So as an abbot or abbess, I can I've got a few Abbey settings, so I can control that. So I can set the Abbey avatar, I can set a profile and description, and I can choose the default Abbey style that is generated using the AI. So and there are some fields to fill out. So I recommend if you do this to get AI to help you fill in. So I did. Self-Mediterranean sunlight isn't something I came up with on my own, I have to confess. And we also have a status for the Abbey. We can pause or resume the daily rhythm. We can also schedule a pause, so that gives us kind of control over the journey. We can configure the plan that we use. So you can create a custom plan or use one of the existing plans. There's a really great one to start with, which is the 14-day default Stories of Jesus plan. And then finally, you can set the reading schedule. So I've just for this demo, I've been setting these different times. So I will actually set these back to their normal time, so I don't get confused later on. This is really to you. These times are all in UK at the moment, Europe, London. We've got an all time zone, and we can also invite other people to join. Future features, if you're worried about moderation and content review, you've got all the how to do that, and to edit the published Bible. So kind of as a little study group leader, you are still very much kind of you have got the right tools to make sure that the published Bible is what you want it to be. So that's it. Thank you for this demonstration, and I hope to see you in the future with your own Neo Abbey.